It was the year 1936 in the city of Omaha, Nebraska, and a 6-year-old boy was selling Coca-Cola bottles. Additionally, he would collect used golf balls and resell them to earn a little money daily. This young boy, despite being very small, developed a great business acumen. When he turned 11, he began delivering newspapers, being the first to arrive at work at 6 in the morning. Due to his punctuality, he secured the best routes. Years later, this boy had already saved $5,000 just from newspaper delivery. At the age of 12, he would buy his first stocks in the stock market. Over time, this young man would become the richest man in the world, known as the Oracle of Omaha and the best investor in history. We are talking about Warren Buffett. Learn about his incredible story and discover how he amassed an approximate fortune of over $90 billion. Buffett was born in Omaha, Nebraska in 1930. This figure etched his name in history with golden letters by becoming the richest man in the world in the 1990s. Buffett, this little boy, had an inexplicable interest in business. Incredibly, at the age of 6, he started making money by buying boxes of Coca-Cola bottles from his grandfather's store, then reselling them at the entrance of the main newspapers in the city of Omaha to office workers who spent long hours working. These were the primary customers of this young entrepreneur. At the age of 11, young Warren Buffett and his family moved to the city of Washington. There, he not only continued selling Coca-Cola bottles, but also got a job as a newspaper delivery boy. This boy had to get ready before 6 a.m. to receive the newspaper packages, and an hour later, he finished delivering them before going to school. It's worth mentioning that his father, Eduardo Few, worked as a stockbroker and later secured a position in a political party. So, young Warren Buffett did not live in poverty, yet he worked with great ambition as if his family were in dire straits. At the age of 12, Warren Buffett managed to save around $9,800, a fortune for a child of his age at that time. From this moment, a stage would unfold that would forever change Warren Buffett's life. Buffett then, with years of savings from his work, made his first investments in the stock market with the help of his father, who facilitated the purchase of these stocks. From that moment, this young man would embark on a successful career as an investor. Although he became impatient at the beginning and sold his shares in less than a year, only for them to double in value months later, he learned the valuable lesson of patience. Buffett would then continue to engage in various businesses, such as setting up pinball machines in different nurseries. He initially resisted attending college because he was already making more money than his high school teachers. However, he heeded his father's recommendations and decided to attend university. Young Warren was about to experience a historic event that would completely change his life. Buffett would attend Columbia University, where something unforgettable would happen. At this university, he would encounter his great mentor and economics professor, Benjamin Graham, a renowned value investor better known as the father of fundamental analysis. Under Graham's tutelage, Warren Buffett became his most devoted disciple, learning the foundational knowledge for identifying good stocks through fundamental analysis, a financial assets accounting study. Graham's philosophy asserted that the stock market does not truthfully reflect the state of an economy. He claimed that the market regularly makes mistakes because it is driven by the emotions of people who buy stocks without conducting prior administrative research. This oversight exposes good companies at low prices and bad companies at high prices. In this way, Warren Buffett gleaned valuable lessons from his teacher Graham, lessons that would serve him well in the future to identify and capitalize on the best investment opportunities. When Buffett graduated from college, he sought to work for his mentor, Ben Graham, managing one of his investment funds. However, Graham rejected him. Undeterred, Buffett offered to work for free for 2 years, gaining first-hand insights into the best investment strategies and lessons from working with his mentor, Benjamin Graham. Now equipped with knowledge, the young Buffett decided to venture into his own investment fund, applying the value investing strategies of his mentor, Ben Graham. Attempting to gather people interested in investing, his youthfulness posed a challenge as investors were hesitant to trust a 24-year-old with the secure management of an investment fund. Despite being an excellent manager, Buffett struggled as a communicator. To address this, he enrolled in a workshop by Harnack, now known as a famous American writer and entrepreneur, renowned for his book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. This significantly aided Buffett in the leadership aspect as a director of his companies. Now able to attract investor interest, he formed his own investment fund, but did not charge fees for fund management. His profits came if the fund earned more than 6% annually, with Buffett receiving 25% of those annual gains. This fund not only met the 6% expectation, but far exceeded it, providing returns of over 30%. Buffett began to accumulate wealth and promptly started buying companies he termed as cigar butts, companies on the brink of bankruptcy, but could recover with capital injection. He realized he not only needed to be an investor, but also an owner of companies, eventually taking companies public. Interestingly, Buffett purchased companies from his childhood, including investing heavily in Coca-Cola and acquiring the Washington Post, the newspaper he once delivered as a child. His notable success in investments earned him the nickname the Oracle of Omaha, as virtually all the companies he invested in saw a rise in stock prices. Buffett maintained habits of frugality, continuing to live in the same house where his children grew up, a home he bought over 50 years ago. He drove an old car, eschewing a chauffeur or a lavish lifestyle, making him one of the most austere millionaires in history. Unfortunately, Buffett couldn't instill the same business interest in his children, despite exposing them to business from a young age. They sold all the shares of his main company when they were young, missing out on the opportunity to be millionaires today. Publicly declaring that his children will not receive a single dollar upon his death, Buffett plans for his entire capital to be managed in an investment fund by Bill Gates, with the profits donated to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Warren Buffett has consistently held top positions on the list of the 10 richest men in the world. He owns more than 70 companies, and his fortune has fluctuated between 70 and a little over $90 billion. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. Warren Buffett. Thank you for reaching the end of this video. Thanks for being part of this community of entrepreneurs. Your comments are highly valued as we strive to continue creating this type of content. If you have any topics to suggest, please comment on this video. We wish you the best of luck in your entrepreneurial journey. Leave your comments about this video, and if you find this content helpful, support us with your like and subscribe to our channel. See you!